What would happen if a wish could speak and chose not to be fulfilled out of fear? This story holds a powerful moral that you will discover right at the end. Deep in a cave suspended in the sky lived Luma, a golden wish that floated inside a bubble that never burst. Unlike other wishes that flew freely, Luma feared the moment of being fulfilled, for he knew that afterward, he would cease to exist. Every time a boy or girl tossed a coin into the sky fountain, Luma trembled, hoping not to be chosen. One day, a warm and trembling voice rose from earth. It was Timo, a little boy without a voice who wished he could sing a song for his mother. Luma felt his bubble vibrate strongly. The wish was pure, sad, and beautiful. But fear gripped him like never before. If I'm fulfilled, will I stop being me? Luma whispered to the cave, which only answered with echoes of old wishes already granted. From below, Timo whispered again, I just want Mom to know how much I love her. An invisible tear rose into the sky. Luma floated restlessly. He wanted to help, but he also wanted to live. Don't wishes have the right to exist? The other bubbles burst joyfully, leaving trails of light. But Luma remained there, spinning in his little universe. One night, the cave filled with wind. The great clock of fulfillment began to chime. It was Luma's turn. No. Not yet. Luma cried as his bubble slowly descended toward the fountain where Timo was waiting. But something strange happened. The bubble stopped just before touching the water. For the first time, a wish had resisted. The other wishes began to whisper. Some admired him, others feared him. No one had ever refused before. Unaware, Timo continued his silent days, writing lyrics on sheets of paper and sticking them to the walls of his home. One afternoon, his mother read a note that said, If I could sing, I would do it every day for you. And she cried with emotion. That tear, sincere and full of love, rose up to the cave suspended in the sky, and touched Luma's bubble. Then something changed. Luma realized he had already begun to be fulfilled, even without breaking. A wish was not just a magical act. It was also intention, emotion, connection. And he had already planted that. Without thinking, Luma smiled inside his bubble. Maybe fulfilling a wish wasn't the end, but the beginning. The bubble glowed intensely, bursting into 1,000 musical notes that rained down onto Timo. That night, as he fell asleep, Timo dreamed he was singing. And when he awoke, a soft note came from his throat. His mother ran to embrace him, and for the first time, she heard her son's voice, trembling, but full of love. From the sky, the echo of the song rose like an offering, while other bubbles burst celebrating Luma. But instead of disappearing, Luma did not die. He became an eternal spark that guided new wishes. Every wish born from then on carried a drop from Luma's ancient bubble, a shining essence of courage and compassion. The other wishes stopped fearing fulfillment. They understood that to be realized was not to die, but to transform. Luma, now free from fear, helped other wishes understand their purpose, to exist in order to ignite something in others. Since then, every time a child looks to the sky with hope, Luma twinkles among the stars. Because he understood that there's no greater way to live than to fulfill what you were created to give. Moral: only when we overcome the fear of giving our best do we discover that our purpose is to shine in others. See you very soon with more magical stories that will take you to incredible worlds.